So now I will show you how to do a factory network unlock. In my opinion, this is the most valuable way to unlock your phone, and once you have an unlocked phone, you will be able to resell it at a higher price, and your phone will be compatible worldwide with all carriers. The first thing we have to do is to disable Find My iPhone, so simply go to Settings, scroll down where it says iCloud, and scroll all the way down where it says Find My iPhone. Make sure it is completely off, so you can turn it back on once your iPhone has been unlocked successfully. Alright, so then we have to get the IMEI number. Simply open your dial pad and type *#06#. So as you will see, your 15-digit IMEI number will appear. You can also find this number on the back part of the box of your phone or also in the SIM card tray. Alright, so this is by far the most important part of the whole unlocking process. Now keep this number somewhere close as we will need it in a few seconds to unlock this phone. Alright, so now we're gonna use the computer. iTunes saying congratulations, your iPhone has been unlocked. Boom, there you go guys, your phone is now fully factory unlocked and now it's compatible worldwide with all carriers. You should get a full signal on your new carrier. And that's it guys, that's how we unlock an iPhone 7. That's all for today guys. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment and I'll try to help you as soon as I can. By the way guys, we're also giving away a free iPhone 7, completely sealed, brand new phone. You can find the instructions on how to enter the giveaway in the next video. Thanks for watching guys, take care.
Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we will be doing the review for the iPhone 7, and I have been using this iPhone 7 on and off for almost 2 months now, so I'll be sharing my experience and I'll divide this review between pros and cons, the things that I liked about this device and the things that I did not like about this device. I won't go in depth regarding the physical overview and the other aspects because I've covered all those aspects in my unboxing video. I've also shot another video regarding most common frequently asked questions that I was getting on the iPhone 7. Link for that video will also be in the YouTube show notes. So let's jump between the pros and cons. Let's first talk about the good things that are the pros. And the first immediate thing that I noticed with the iPhone 7, if I compare with the iPhone 6s, is in terms of battery life. Certainly the battery life on the iPhone 7 is much better compared to the iPhone 6s. Even at the end of the day, I used to usually have at least about between 20 to 25% of battery life with this iPhone 7, which was not the case with the iPhone 6s. So the battery life has improved and it can easily last me for a typical working day. I would say it's very difficult to calculate the screen on time with iPhone 7, but definitely I would say it easily gets about 40 to about 50 minutes more screen on time compared to the iPhone 6s. Now moving to another new thing that I liked on this iPhone 7 is that this one has a proper dual speaker setup. One speaker is here and the earpiece also acts as a speaker. So it gives you that stereo experience, and I have to say the sound quality is hugely improved compared to the iPhone 6s. Also, now the iPhone 7 is water resistant. So if accidentally water falls on it, you don't have to be worried about the same. And again, still the 3D touch functionality is there on this iPhone 7, and now Apple has sort of improved it even more, and I am one of those rare person who appreciates that. So that functionality is still there. We have a new home button. It's not a button, it's weird. I'll talk about that later. But now if we talk about the general performance of this phone is very good thanks to the new A10 chipset that Apple is using. Now this is a quad-core processor, and I have to say it is a very fast processor. I didn't notice any lag whatsoever in about 2 months of usage with the iPhone 7. So certainly really good processor. And now I feel the battery life increase that we are noticing on the iPhone 7 is thanks to this A10 processor, because with the older iPhones we just used to have dual core processor. Now it's a quad core processor. The first 2 cores are powerful and the other 2 cores are low powered cores, and I think so those low powered cores help in getting that great battery life that I'm getting on the iPhone 7. Now again, in respect to gaming, the gaming performance was also very good on this iPhone 7. No issues regarding that. I noticed the phone gets slightly warm with gaming, but nothing too hot, I would say. Now, next thing I really liked, and I think so this is again a huge improvement on the iPhone 7, is in respect to camera. The rear facing camera now has optical image stabilization, and the camera performances has also increased a lot. As you can see in the sample shots, the pictures that I took casually came out really good. So the camera performance has certainly improved with the iPhone 7 compared to the iPhone 6s. Now if we move to the front facing camera, here I see a huge improvement on this iPhone 7. It has a 7 megapixel front facing camera, so the selfies actually come out to be really good on this iPhone 7, and they look very natural, I would say. That's a huge leap compared to the older generations of the iPhone, in my frank opinion. The video performance is also good, but in terms of video performance with the front facing camera, it was a little bit picky, I would say. You have to be careful regarding the lighting, otherwise the contrast levels can be a little bit weird. In fact, I did a video comparison between the Galaxy S7, iPhone 7 and the Pixel smartphones. You can have a look at that if you're interested in more about video performance with the iPhone 7. Next, if we talk about the cellular call quality, I have no problems regarding the cellular call quality and the earpiece. It's loud and clear, and the other parties also said that the voice calls were very clear. And I also tested it with the Reliance VoLTE, and it works perfectly fine with Reliance VoLTE. So you don't have to worry regarding the same. Now, another small thing that I have noticed is that, and this is if you do a lot of video recording, I feel the audio pickup is one of the best that I've seen on a smartphone with this iPhone 7 in terms of audio pickup. The audio pickup was so good that I shot some of the videos exclusively on the iPhone 7, and I didn't have to use an external audio source. For example, the Honor 8 unboxing video, and even the FAQ video that I shot for the, what was that, ZUK Z2 Plus was all shot with the iPhone 7, and the audio was very good. So again, it's a small thing, but if you record a lot of video, the audio pickup is actually really good, and it cuts down a lot of background noise. Now let's move to some of the things that I did not like with this iPhone 7. The first thing is regarding this home button. It's actually not a button, and it's having a taptic engine, and it tries to simulate the home button. And yes, it has 3 different settings. You can keep it to light touch, medium or hard, but it still does not feel like a proper physical button, in my frank opinion. It always feels a little bit weird, and frankly I don't know why Apple went with this sort of arrangement, because the earlier physical button on the iPhone 6, 6s used to give a lot better feel. It works fine, as you can see. Even the fingerprint scanner is really good, as you can see, but it just feels weird. It simply does not feel like a real button, in my frank opinion. Again, if we talk about the looks, again, if you're expecting a very new radical design, that's not the case. It looks very similar to the iPhone 6 or the 6s in terms of the looks department. And again, it's still a very slippery device. So having a case is a good thing, in my opinion. Now, if we talk about the pricing, again, it's an iPhone, and especially in India, the prices are high. It starts with the base variant now, luckily with 32 gigabytes of internal storage, and that started retailing for about 60,000. But as of now, I checked Amazon pricing just today morning. I'll have the link in the show notes. The 32 GB variant was available for 58,000. Sadly, we don't have any 64 gigabyte variant, so you have to opt for 128 or 256 if you want more storage. Certainly a pricey phone, in my opinion. And lastly, I do not like the fact that now the iPhone 7 does not have the 3.5mm headphone jack. Yes, you can use that dongle that Apple provides. This is the dongle to connect your 3.5mm headphone devices, but again, you have to carry this, and it's such a small cable that it can easily get lost. So yes, the audio output via this dongle is good, no problems regarding that. But again, this is one accessory that you have to carry, or again, use Bluetooth based headset. So I frankly miss the 3.5mm headphone jack. Also, another thing that I do not like is that still the charger that is supplied with the iPhone 7 is not a fast charger. It's sort of a slow charger, and it takes, when it was around 10%, it takes almost 2 hours 15 minutes to charge. So it's charging is actually pretty slow on the iPhone 7. Yes, certainly you can use the iPad chargers that charges it a little bit faster, but the supplied charger is a very slow charger. So to sum it up, I would say it's a evolutionary upgrade. The biggest upgrades I see with the iPhone 7, if we compare it with the iPhone 6s, is in terms of speaker output and the camera. These are the two major things that have improved in my frank opinion. So I would say if you already have the iPhone 6s and if you're sort of happy with the same, there is no need to upgrade to the iPhone 7. But if you're using older generations of the iPhone, then I feel the iPhone 7 might be a good upgrade. We know that next year in 2017, it'll be the 10th anniversary for the iPhones. So there are a lot of high expectations from Apple. So again, if you can skip this generation, skip that. Let's see what Apple does in 2017. I hope you found this video review helpful. And again, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.